Oh, how could I forget? How could I forget? So, Arsenal win 4-0 today, and the gassing has started again. Oh, man, the gassing, the gassing. Arsenal fans, they're back. They're back. And, they're 11th at the moment. They're talking top four now. They're talking top four. I just don't know what it is with Arsenal fans, like why they can't just humble themselves and just take one game at a time. Just one game at a time and just keep quiet. Don't talk up the ting. Don't talk about other teams. Don't start saying Arteta in when last week you were Arteta out. Just either back the team and go game by game, or keep the same energy and say Arteta out, no matter if he wins or loses. But this flip flopping business, it just winds me up every week. Arsenal, we're back again. Lose, Arteta out. Win, back again. Champions League, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the double. We're gonna take all the cups. You know what I mean? Losers. Arteta out. I knew it. We should have did this. We should get Allegri. Oh, Arsenal fans, man. They're a nightmare. They are. They are a nightmare. I think they've overtaken Man United fans for me in terms of who's the most annoying. I think Arsenal fans have overtaken. They're the most delusional club in terms of the fan base. It's, for who they've got, they should not be in the position that they're in. Period. I saw this. I was watching the Football Terrace the other day, and I was watching shout out to Terry. Shout out to Terry on the Football Terrace and all the man them on there. There's a guy on there, right, called Egal. Right, he's from Canada. He's an Arsenal fan from Canada. This guy chats so much crap, right? He doesn't ever do like a proper analysis. He's always talking some. He just talks. Hear the kind of stuff that he talks. He said one of the stupidest things I heard. He was trying to say that Liverpool haven't been relevant for 30 years because it took us 30 years to win the title. What kind of idiotic statement is that? If you're a proper football fan, how the hell would you cut? How can you be a supporter of a Premier League team? Liverpool have 18 English titles. Man United have 19 English titles. On top of that, Liverpool have got 6 European Cup titles. More than anybody else combined. Right? In the Premiership right now. Man United have got 3. Chelsea have got 1. No one else has any. Do you know what I mean? In the current Premier League right now. In the current Premier League. Chelsea got 1. Man United got 3. We've got 6. Man City don't have 1. Arsenal don't have 1. Spurs don't have 1. I could keep going down the league. Right? Tell a lie. Shh. Let me shush myself. Aston Villa have 1. Right? Even with Aston Villa, that's 5. We've got more than all of the others. This guy, he's saying we're not relevant. In between that time, we've won the League Cup a couple of times. The FA Cup a couple of times. We've won the Champions League a couple of times. The hell are you talking about? That's why a lot of these fan channels, I don't like them because certain people don't get checked on it properly. They don't get checked. They don't know the history, right? You've got these new little fans under 30, don't know their history. They really do only know Sky Sports. And this is the funniest thing as well. What they do. This is what makes me laugh. I'm gonna stick with this guy, Egal. He's saying Liverpool's not relevant because we didn't win the league for 30 years, right? We didn't win the league for 30 years. Then he said something so stupid. He's like, "Oh, Liverpool, you lot couldn't talk." He goes, "Liverpool fans can't talk." I wish I was on there. I'd have light him up. He goes, "Liverpool fans can't talk to me about anything because we've won one measly title in 30 years and Arsenal won 3 titles in the same period." Has football only started since what, 95? Or have most of these clubs got a history of over 100 years of being a football club? What is this new nonsense that, you know, you've only won a couple of Premier League titles? It's the English First Division Premier League title. Whichever way you want to flip it and flop it. You can't be like, Liverpool are not relevant. Liverpool are not relevant because they haven't won a title in 30 years. But then when you're counting your league titles, because this is what he did on the show, he's counting the 13 league titles that Arsenal have, right? And there was someone else on there, they're talking. They're counting the 13 league titles. They're counting all of the FA Cups that they've got, the Arsenal fans, right? They're counting all of the FA Cups, all of the league titles. But then they haven't minus the history from before. They're still adding on the additional ones to give them the total number. They're still talking about not being relegated since the beginning of the league or whatever else. So why are you talking about that history? Because Liverpool haven't been relegated since the Premier League title, since it switched to the Premier League. So, you know, this crazy notion that football only started 25 years ago is absolutely only an idiot. They couldn't have me on there. They couldn't have me on that show. He wouldn't get away with it. He wouldn't get away with it. But what I'm seeing on a lot of these podcasts is a lot of men are talking some certain crap about Liverpool, and the Liverpool man them on most of these channels are not moving to these people. I told you already, an Arsenal fan. I've had debates with Arsenal fans. I've never lost. I can't lose. Can't lose to an Arsenal fan. We got the most trophies for any English team. Period. That's us. And this idiot is saying we're not relevant. But he wants to call himself a Premier League fan. They can't put me on that show. I'd love to be on that show. But it just, those kind of things wind me up. It's like, you know, and when we didn't win the title before, so many people, you ain't won a Premier League title. So what? The Premier League is a rebrand. That's all it is. It's the English football. It's the English Premier League or English Championship. That's it. It's the English First Division. It's the same thing. Just a rebrand. The Champions League is the European Cup. It's the same trophy. It's a rebrand. Anyway, yeah. These new fans, they make me laugh. All these little people on the fan channels. It's like they're not all. None of these guys do the proper research. Like they're always talking a lot of breeze on there. You know what I mean? For clout. So I'm gonna try and get on one of these shows. Trust me, I'm gonna try and get on one of them. But yeah, I just thought I sort of thought I'd raise it because the Arsenal fans are gassing. The Chelsea fans have been quiet. The Chelsea fans were gassing at the beginning of the season, saying they're gonna win the title. They could still win it, but they've gone quiet now. They've gone quiet. But we had them gassing. Tottenham fans weren't really giving it when they were up there, to their credit. Man United fans now gassing. All of a sudden, Ollie's back at the wheel. All of a sudden, they're not saying Ollie out too much. It's a joke, man. Like I just think as a football fan, keep the same energy all the time. Like I was never a Klopp out when we first came and Klopp was having mixed results. I was never a Klopp out. You know what I mean? I've said to you lot before in my old videos, I wasn't a fan too much of Gerard Houlier's RIP. brand of football. I never really liked it. It was like he set us up to be a counter-attacking team. I didn't like it. We won trophies and I enjoyed the trophies, but I didn't like the football. Benitez came, we won the Champions League, won the FA Cup. I didn't like the brand of football. I loved when Torres came though. I loved when Torres came. That was beautiful when Torres came. And we had Mascherano, we had a Badman team, Kite. But I didn't always like how Rafa set us up. And I say that all the time. I love Rafa. I love Gerard Houllier. I don't like how both of them set us up certain times. Didn't like it, right? I keep the same energy all the time. You know what I mean? Brendan Rodgers, I loved how he played football. He pissed me off with the way that he didn't sort out the defence. You know what I mean? I keep the same energy all the time. With Klopp, I don't like how we're not freshening up the front. But I still love Klopp. I'm not Klopp out. I'm just like, it's an opinion. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, a lot of these fans, man, they gas 1 minute, they want the person out, and the next minute, joking, man. But anyway, I've spoken enough about them. Like I said, I'm tired, man. I'm off form, but I knew I had to talk about the Arsenal fans because I just noticed that them, man, are piping up. Yeah, you smashed West Brom today, good result. You done better than us. We couldn't beat them, so you done better than us. But you're still 11th. You're still 11th. So come on, let's see where you are in March. And then let's have a conversation. You know what I mean? But until then, let's just keep an eye on Arsenal fans, yeah? Keep an eye on Arsenal TV as well. But anyway, I'm out. I'm gone. Peace.